Man, hey y'all, there's a whole bunch of comments already. How are y'all doing this evening? Hope everyone's doing good. Trying to get this camera situated. I think that's good. Sorry. I got the phone oriented a different way, so I'm having to try and figure out where the camera is so I don't get in front of it like that for y'all. Hey, Fredo, thanks for tuning in, buddy. Mossy Palmer, thanks for being here. Hope y'all are doing good. Hugo, thanks for tuning in, buddy. Hey, Solange, thanks for watching. How are y'all doing this evening? Give a little bit for everyone to kind of file in. We had some crazy weather lately, huh? Oh, there he is. Barfly. Armando, how's it going? Oh, glad to hear it, Solange. Georgia Bill, thanks for tuning in. Fredo, what's up, kid? Or do you want me to call you Anthony? Hey, I'm good with either of those, Fredo. No worries, man. Let's go con Roger. How's it going, Roger? You know, like Barfly. I'm good with either or, man. Paul catches them all. Thanks for tuning in. Good to see you on here. Yeah, Barfly got a whole bunch of different names. Irene, thanks for tuning in. Vicky, hey Vicky, how are you doing? Thanks for watching. Nathan O'Neill, thanks for tuning in. Thank y'all so much for being here. Catching the fishes, I like that one. How are you doing? Oh, Terry. Mike Hallmark. This thing acts like it wants to kind of go lopsided for some reason. Free trial expired, like seeing you fishing with Chris. Great, awesome. Catching the fishes. I like that name. I saw another name on the last live that I liked a lot too. Forgot what it was though. Y'all get to do any fishing over the holidays, over the New Year's Day or anything like that? What's up, Camo Joe? How are you doing, man? Cod for life. You use fish attractant at all? Cod for life. I really don't, honestly. I have some crappie nibbles. I'll use them every now and then when the bite gets tough, but most of the time I don't. I'm kind of on the mindset that crappie are more visual than they are anything, and scent helps at times, yeah, but I'm not the type to sit on there and, spray the jigs with juice and put a crappie nibble on every time. That's just not me. I'm more, going to find the aggressive fish. If I have to do all that to catch fish, then I'm fishing for inactive fish, so. Irene, just love fishing. Awesome. Barfly out here catching full limits dogs every video. Yeah, Paul. He's been tearing them up. Cod for life. I was gonna buy some of that slab sauce, just asking. Yeah, I mean it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt, but like I said, just for me personally, I don't have any of that kind of stuff. I don't even know where my jar of crappie nibbles is, to be honest. Especially in the creeks, jig and bobber, crappie nibbles fall off, and it's just a lot of trouble. And I don't feel like it makes that much of a difference to where I have to keep it on there a lot. But that's just me. Cesar Hernandez, thanks for tuning in. Hometown angler, do you ice fish? I get crappie bites that are seriously feather light. Hometown angler, down here in DFW, we don't get any ice at all. We get snow maybe once every 8 or 10 years. That's about it. But yeah, I have a video coming out at the end of the week. Y'all don't forget to check for that later in the week. I'm probably gonna release it Wednesday, I think, Wednesday evening. But I got on some fish and some vegetation, like some lily pad stems and hydrilla, which is really cool. I caught them, you know, with a bobber, and the bites were super, super light. And I mentioned in the video, it's just crazy how light. I wish I could do like a video that explains crappie bites on a bobber. I might do that at some point or something like that. But some of these bites on these bobbers are, when you're fishing a jig and bobber, some of these bites are so light, you'd really, really have to pay attention. Hey, Sophia. Oh, no worries. Thanks for being here. Heath, Native Texan Outdoor. Y'all be sure to go check out Native Texan Outdoor. Check out Crappie Fishing Texas, Fishing with Fredo, Pescando con Roger, and anyone else that I forgot. You know, I'm supporting everyone. They support me, so I support them right back. Hey, Mark. Thanks for tuning in, Mark. Y'all be sure to thank Mark again. You know, the giveaway is still going on. That reminds me. The giveaway is going on. I released it yesterday. It's going, like I said, till Sunday at midnight. And then that next Monday's live, I forget what the date is, so I guess it's the 11th live, 7 days from today. Today's the 4th. So then is when I will announce the winners on there. Let's see, where did I leave off? Sorry, y'all, hold on, I got lost. Ben Vasquez, thanks for tuning in. If crappie nibbles worked, they would be brown, not neon yellow. Oh, thank you, Fredo. Yeah, y'all be sure to hit that like button if y'all enjoy this. Let YouTube know you're enjoying it. Awesome, Roger. Camo Joe, haven't been fishing, but my brother just got back yesterday, 25 a limit, most of them pushing 2 pounds. Nice, Camo. Man, that's nice. You got to get out there, buddy, if you can. It sounds like the bite's on out that way. Yeah, the fishes. That's true. There are times, but like I said, most of the time, if I have to beg those fish to bite like that, I'd rather go find some aggressive fish. That's just my opinion on that. Kid Crappie, when are you guys gonna start a Crappie podcast? I'd listen to that all day. Man, Paul, that's kind of been thrown around. I would like to do that. Man, my schedule is just so tight right now. I have appointments, work, and it's a lot. I mean, I'm just slammed all the time, and I get, one day to fish for the most part. So I don't know. I'd love to do it. I just don't know when we'd find the time, Paul. Hey, Trey, thanks for tuning in, man. Cod for life. I just found a good park to fish in North Georgia where I live. Caught a couple bass the other day. Nice cod. Yeah, I want to get more into the pond scene for sure. Hey, Spies. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, I'd love to I'm going to try and do more of that in the spring. Some ponds, gravel pits, and stuff like that, and see what I can find. Yeah, Fredo, he does make some awesome looking jigs. Hey, Crappie Express, how you doing, man? I'm cooking up some crappie fish soup as we speak. Oh, man, some soup? Man, my in-laws make some fish soup, but I'm betting it's probably a little different than the one you're making. Slabbuster, hey, thanks for tuning in, buddy. Did you get on some fish this weekend? Uncle Bill, hey, how's it going? Y'all be sure to check out Uncle Bill's Crappie Attitude as well. He's got great content on his channel also. Randy Adair, they're hitting like trucks. Yeah, it depends on where you're at. You get on a good little bite, they do hit pretty good. Derek N31, thanks for tuning in. Marnette, hey, where's that Quaker being quiet tonight? The Quaker's actually in the room, that's why it's quiet. It's kind of nice, TJ Atkins, hey, thanks for tuning in, man. I forgot to respond to your message, man. I completely forgot, and that reminded me. I'll get back to you here in a second. Sorry, man. What was your favorite muddy watercolor, kid? So my favorite muddy watercolor is solid white. Solid white. It's kind of a weird color than most, but that's just what I've, over the years, have done good with in super muddy water. Oh, man, Slab, hate to hear that. Hate to hear that, man. Hopefully you get back up and running soon. Thank you, Sophia. Hope you had a good New Year's also. Hey, Chris. Y'all be sure to check out Asleep at the Real Outdoors. He's awesome. He's got great content, and he goes live right after me, too. So y'all be sure to swing over to him after my live is over and check him out. We're doing good, man. Thanks for asking. I hope you're doing well also. Man, Fredo, they actually have some bird calming stuff. I'm not even, you drop it in their water and it's supposed to make them calm. We used to do that a lot with her, but we don't anymore. We should. Roger went to shoot some docks, but only people came out of their boats. Hey, Roger, did you try it on like a marina dock, or did you try it on like a dock like Cedar Creek has? Oh yeah, catch it. That'll get bit in some muddy water. Solid white with an orange head. Hey, Chris Red 214, thanks for tuning in. Happy New Year. Mossy, hey kid, do you like fishing on the bank or on a kayak? Mossy, that's a good question. I prefer bank fishing always, just because to me it's it's funner, it's less trouble. You don't have to mess with the kayak and all that. I love bank fishing, but to be honest, Mossy, it's most of the time, like especially lately, I've been having to fish in the kayak just because the bank spots are so hit and miss. That's just more efficient. Randy Adair, they're hitting purple. Yeah, purple's a good color, Randy. Purple will get bit. Yeah, shift never locked up and don't know why. Oh, man, Slab. Roger, yes, marina. Yeah, Roger, shooting those marinas, it definitely does not produce fish here in DFW like you see on different lakes. Now, you can catch them, but, man, most of the time, Roger, those fish are way up in the center of those docks. I was actually throwing around the idea of making a video on that, shooting some docks, or maybe see if I have some buddies that have slips, maybe get out there with them, or see if they'll let me go out there and fish. But I think that'd be cool to mix it up. I used to have a slip, but I don't have it anymore, but I still know some of the guys that have it still. TJ Atkins, dang, don't have solid white, have monkey milk, white belly, with a red, blue, silver flake on back. Have a white with a light blue flake. TJ, those will work. Darker colors also work good. I just have more confidence in that white. Any type of, like, the brighter white you can find, the better. So if you have something that's pretty white, even if it's got blue or red or something in it, I'd throw that too. Yeah, Paul, I really do. Like I said, I haven't had a boat or kayak most of my life, so I've did a lot of bank fishing, and that's how my grandpa kind of brought me up. So that's kind of what my roots are and what I've cut my teeth on, fishing the barges and stuff like that. Native Texan, I wanted to change it up, figured I'd try a Mexican style fish soup with fillets. There you go, Native. Hope it's good, man. Caught for life, caught 2 bass on a purple jig. Kid, so I heard livescope in the title. You getting livescope? Sylvia, how are you? Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to catch up real quick. Catches the fish. The creeks are probably still pretty flooded, but they should be getting better. They should be getting better. Roger's working on a new Frankie. Oh, Fredo, thanks, man. They're doing great. They're doing great. Just staying safe, and just, hanging around the house. That's what they're doing, Fredo. Eric Grisby, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. So, yeah, the title is about livescope. So I wanted to kind of talk about it. So what are y'all's opinion? Let's say, if I get livescope, what is y'all's opinion? I know I do a lot of bank fishing stuff. I don't have 2D. I mean, I don't have a livescope. I use 2D, down imaging, stuff like that. Is that something that y'all would be interested in, or do y'all still prefer the the normal style 2D? I'll be honest with y'all. If I do get it, I mean, I want to get it at some point. If I do get it, it's not going to be a every video type thing. I mean, I'm still going to do my creek videos. I'm still going to do my dock shooting videos, sand bass videos, creeks and all. I'm still going to do all that, but It sure would be nice to have that live scope on certain days when I'm fishing deeper creeks or out on the main lake. And then, you know, with my time, especially, like I said, I don't have much time to get out anymore, so I need to be more efficient. And to be honest, it's hard to compete. It's hard to compete with you know, everyone that has it. You know, they go out there and catch, you know, big fish after big fish, and I'm over here messing with my 2D trying to catch a few fish, you know. And it's tough. I'm not gonna lie, it's tough. Now, you know, like I said, it's gonna be a while before I even remotely have a chance to get it, but I'm hoping with time too it goes down. So I was just kind of thinking, what is y'all's thoughts in general on livescope? It's Trey Savage, man, never caught a crappie on a white jig. Oh, Trey, man, yeah, keep throwing it. You'll get him. You'll get him, buddy. Dallas Fishing, thanks for tuning in. New to crappie fishing, went to White Rock today and got skunked. Yeah, Dallas Fishing, that's like the worst lake in my opinion. That lake is so hammered, it's hard to catch fish there. Randy Adair, I tried like Louisville, Grapevine, Ray Roberts, Levon, Ray Hubbard. I tried those kind of lakes. Randy Adair, what rod you rather have, a 10-foot or a 9-foot? Randy, I prefer to have a 9-foot. 10-foots are a little long for me. But they're both, I mean, you know, they're both good rods. I just prefer that little shorter rod. Spies, that'd be a cool, kid, for sure. Awesome, something for you. Plug, man, I'm considering it. Hey, Blanca. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all be sure to wish Blanca a happy birthday. Today's her birthday. Be sure to wish her a happy birthday if y'all don't mind. LiveScope is super cool. Oh, thank you, Sophia. Yeah, Ketcha, that's kind of what, like I'm saying, I want to be efficient. It's not about, you know, being cool and, you know, but like I said, you know, it's, if it means I can produce, you know, then that's what I need, you know. I need to produce videos for y'all and good content. I don't want to be out there in a, you know, with the 2D just floating around, not catching much, and, you know, if LiveScope would change it, you know. Hugo, I'd like it. I watch many people on YouTube that have it. I think it's something you and we enjoy all in one. Awesome, Hugo. Chris, LiveScope would be fun to have on here. You can do both old school and new, but it gives you more to look at and allows you to know where the fish are or not. Yes, exactly right, buddy. That's exactly what I'm talking about too, is I can just be more efficient. I can look at something and drop on the fish's head. I don't have to fish it and see if I catch a fish like I do now. Slab Buster, I'm all for it. Whatever helps you catch more fish. I'm going to get one at some point in the near future. Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to slowly get one, especially when these new units come out. The price should drop because they're going to be flooding the market with them. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for too. Paul, I watch videos of style, how I fish or like I fish. Not knocking it, of course. If someone said, hey, Paul, let's hook you up with a live scope, that would definitely be in every video of mine. Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't want to be, you know, I don't knock LiveScope at all. It's kind of gotten a bad rap. Obviously, you know, it's like the best technology that we've seen for this, you know, and I personally think where this unit shines is when you can pinpoint fish and drop on them. You don't have to waste time. And that to me is, you know, worth its weight in gold. But like I said, you know, I'm not going to do all LiveScope videos. I'll just kind of throw them in here and there. I mean, when I get it, I would love to get it at some point. Just don't know when. Mossy Palmer, you ever fished Lake Fork? I have fished it before. I don't fish it that much. It's just a drive for me. But I know it's like the most popular lake in Texas right now. That and Lake of the Pines are. Oh, yeah, thanks, Trey. Yeah, it's awesome. It really is. Mike says he loves his. Oh, yeah, Fredo. Flatheads, too. Eric Grisby, it's a nice tool, but you can catch fish without it. Yeah, Eric, that's the thing, you know, like, I've been doing it without it for, you know, ever, but it is tough. It is tough. And like I said, I can't compete, you know, someone that has a live scope, you know, goes through somewhere and they wear the fish out, I'm going to catch a quarter of that. And there's some, you know, and I'll be honest, too, I'll use Terry and his barfly as an example. You know, he's catching fish in some of these creeks that I can't catch, period. I can't catch them with 2D. I'll catch some, but I won't catch like he does, and that's the truth, you know. Mark Williams, Terry's the exception, but most that get it, all you'll see is their back on the video till they catch one and turn around. Yeah, Mark, that y'all know me. I don't just, you know, I'm not gonna just let, you know, put a camera somewhere and just let it roll. I'm gonna try and keep it more interactive. You know, I'd love to have a camera up front if I, you know, when I get it. And you know, the good thing is I'm gonna get it for the kayak too, so I think that kind of helps, you know, with like I don't have a fancy boat and all that. I'm just putting it on the kayak, and the unit will be pretty close to me, so I think it should kind of, I mean, that's kind of what I'm thinking, is it should kind of go hand in hand. Like you should see the unit, and you should see me fishing and then catch a fish, like all right there, like I am, you know. Thank you, Hugo. It's funny, I keep thinking about getting the same. I could ice fish here in southern Indiana if I lived in Galveston for a couple of years, and then was a kid, I'd keep my money if I was you, kid. Marnette, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to have to slowly save up for it. It's not nothing I'm going to jump into right now. But, you know, I'm definitely trying to put some money away for it. Plugman 3 on livescope, I think it'll just get improved, lighter, faster, cheaper. Yeah, that's the thing, too. I'm hoping that with time and once those other units come in, it'll kind of lower all the prices. Because it's a lot of money for that. It's a lot of money for that. Uncle Bill, livescope helps you eliminate water. Yes, and that's what I need. Like, obviously, I can do it, you know, how I've been doing it, but it just saves so much time. I don't have the time I used to have. You know, I can't spend 3 or 4 days a week out there trying to figure them out. I got 1 day a week, and I have to make it happen, you know, so. Roger, I think that if you can have it and you know how to use it, it's good. Also, you can do videos showing how to use it. Yep. And then, too, I can take y'all along with me on how I'm learning, you know, how to learn it, what I'm, you know, the process of me learning it. Like, oh, I see that, that's fish, this and that. So, I think that would be cool, too, for y'all to go along with me on that. Spies, it would help to see you fish, possibly make videos easier, make them and get them out there. Yep, that's exactly what I'm thinking, Spies. Paul, I'm going to start checking out all these channels in here. I've checked out a few, and they come on, some serious legends in here. Yeah, there's some heavy hitters in here for sure, Paul. They really are. Hugo, I bought my livescope this past December. We'll be installing it on my boat this weekend. Awesome, Hugo. Can't beat that, buddy. Awesome. Thank y'all, everyone, for the happy birthdays for Blanca. Asleep at the reel. Livescope does not make me catch more fish. It is sometimes more frustrating as you see them and they do not bite. It's a time saver, meaning I can pull up to a tree and know if there are crappie there or not. Yeah, and that's kind of what, you know, like with 2D is the same thing I'm running into this year. I can see fish everywhere, I just can't make them bite. And I'm not expecting it to make them, you know, bite, but it definitely would be easier for me to drop on their head as opposed to like just kind of hoping that I'm fishing next to them, you know, if that makes sense. Yeah, Fredo, it would make me efficient. That's the biggest thing for me is, you know, efficiency. I don't have as much time, so I need to go out there and make it happen, you know. Bank Fishing Guy, thanks for tuning in. Crappie Fishing Texas, Barfly, is anyone carrying a flip phone? How about a brick phone from the 90s? You're all carrying iPhone 12s, my mini computers in your pocket. Yeah, electronics are, you know, advanced, and that's the thing, you know, it's hard to compete with, you know, some of the new technology coming out. It really is. Yeah, and I'm, you know, that's kind of what, you know, Barfly's saying, you know, you kind of get left behind, and that's what I kind of feel like I am right now. And especially trying to make, you know, content for y'all, it's tough. Hey, Bill. I'm trying to think. Bill, I know there's a few Bills that I know. I'm trying to figure out who everyone is. Armando, livescope is great if you're good. It's good if you have it. You'll see a lot of fish behavior. I saw crappie attack and ball the shad this weekend. That's the thing, too. Like, it would open up open water for me. More of the main lake stuff, as well as the creek stuff. So, Roger, yes, at some point everyone will have one or something similar. Yeah, it'll get like side scan was like that for the longest. I searched more videos of style of how I fish. I'm sure once I get livescope, That's all I watch. Yeah, and that's kind of where you know, where it is, you know. That's what I'm waiting on, about a 500 or more price drop. Yep, Slab Buster, that'd make a big difference for a lot of people, including me. Dude, I get it, man. If I could be staring at a screen smacking them. Yep, yep. Oh, no, Hugo, yeah, I'm definitely not going to stray away from my roots. It'll definitely be like, you know, like I said, it'll definitely be mixed in. It's not going to be all that I do, because I understand, too, that that's, you know, most people don't have it, you know, so I definitely want my channel to still appeal to people that have, that don't have it, you know. That's what my bank fishing stuff, creek stuff, all that, that is where a lot of that comes into play. Mossy Palmer, hey kid, do you ever fish Lake Fork? Yeah, like I said, I fished it a couple times. Don't fish it that often. It's too far, but I know a lot of people fish it and do good. It's got some good fish in it. Randy Adair, do you paint your own jig heads or buy them? Randy, I paint them. I paint them myself with powder paint. It's a lot cheaper and a lot easier, you know. Chris, Lake of the Pines sucked Saturday. Fished with 3-pound crappie, and we had 500 mile an hour winds. Was terrible. Man, Chris, hate to hear that. That wind's been howling. That wind was blowing when I got out there on New Year's Day too. Let's see. Yeah, no way you won't catch more fish with livescope, Slabbuster says. Plugman, I'd like to see the process from a kayak because Terry has it on his boat. Yeah, that's the thing too. I'm going to throw it on my kayak, and that'll be a whole fun thing for sure. Yeah, so, you know, the wife has the Cash App on there if y'all are looking for, if y'all looking to donate, you know. Not only, it's just for putting content out there in general, so if y'all feel the need, you know, that's there as always. I definitely discourage super chats just because I don't want YouTube taking y'all's money. And then too, also, you know, while I'm talking about that, I do have some creek boxes left. Don't have a whole lot, but I have some.
You've already got one, so I'm gonna put the email.
Oh, he got one?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Hugo. Thanks, buddy. Wife just told me you got one. So yeah, I have a few left. They're going pretty quick, and I've said this is going to be the last batch that I have for now. You know, eventually I will have some different boxes coming out, but for now, the creek boxes, this is the last batch. So once these are gone, they're gone. And let's see. So kind of go over the colors that were doing good too. So, you know, obviously this one was doing good. So this was on Friday when I got to fish. This purple chartreuse was doing good. This one was doing good also. That one's doing good also. And then the chartreuse was really good too. So you'll see in the video coming out at the end of the week. I caught a lot of fish on that. I really did. Let's see, I got lost. Sorry, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second. Sorry, I'm way behind. Cody Sell can't be on long. Hey, Cody, thanks for tuning in. No worries. I'm doing good. Thank you. So about 2K if you start from scratch. Plugman, I think it's about 2.5K if I remember right. Hugo, sorry, buddy. Yeah, I think the wife answered all that, hopefully. Sorry about that. I'm getting behind. Agree, I'd love to have a unit as well, but everyone and you have said, it's a lot of money for a tool. Happy birthday, Blanca. Thank you. Yeah, that's true. How deep were they? Jamar, they're 5-6 foot. Awesome, Sophia. Spinners are great. They catch a lot of fish. Paul, I'm thinking watching them approach your bait on how they react would be super interesting. Yeah, it would be, just to see how they react to your bait, Paul. Codfly Kid, I need some of those plastic jigs, bro. Hey, man, yeah, the wife's going to put the email down there and shoot me an email, and we'll get it figured out, buddy. Ian, thanks for tuning in. Can't wait to give LiveScope one day. Me too. But throw that LiveScope on a yak, and, man, you're unstoppable. For sure, Trey. Thank you, man. It'd really help a lot. Excuse me. Mike, Hummingbird is coming out in March. Yeah, I think March is when they're coming out, and it's going to make a big difference on the price. It should. Paul, I do follow a couple guys that even have side view, and they're clapping crappie, man, consistently. Yeah, I have side imaging, and, you know, it helps, but especially this year, it's been hard to get on fish with it. I don't know why. Chris, I did a video without livescope, and people tell me they loved it as they did not have and can't afford it. There are a lot of people now that cannot get it and learn by those who don't have it. Yeah, that's the thing. I know that a lot of people don't have it. That's why I don't want it to be a full-time, like, every video type thing, because it just doesn't appeal to most people, and I get that, you know. Plugman, so what main graph would you go with? I think it's the 93 SV, I think is what it is. That's probably what I would go with. Crappie fishing Texas. Last couple only helps if you're already good at it. 40,000 acre lake, you only see 20, 30 foot out in front of you. That's the thing too, you know. A lot of people think that you just throw that on there and you go out and catch fish. You know, you still have to go find the fish. You still have to know where the fish hang out. Hey, Crushy Crappie, thanks for tuning in. What's the link for the... yeah, so the wife's going to put the email down there, I think. I don't know if she already did or not, but she should. Yeah, Native, I got a little live scope too. It definitely ain't the same as the other live scope. Thank you, Hugo. Oh, thank you, Trey. Thank you, Trey. They are great jigs. I definitely can't deny that. They're very similar to Bobby Garland. They definitely are. Now, live scope on the Yak would be dope. You need to put it on that blue paddle boat, man. That's the thing too. I thought about doing that. That'd be pretty funny, man. That would get a lot of attention. Putting it on that one man with live scoping with that one man. That one man was like $200. That live scope's like $2,500. That'd be pretty funny. Live scoping them with flippers on. That would be funny. You definitely can't, COD for life. You definitely can't. Drop a barfly in the water and let them look around for fish for us. Paul, I mean, you got this far fishing from your land in a kayak. I don't think you're going to be losing subs without live scope. Just keep being you, man. Yeah, I definitely, I'm not trying to, do nothing like that. It's just... I'm thinking even for me, obviously I want to put good content out there for y'all. I really do. I don't want to have to go out and, get skunked or catch one or two fish and not be able to put stuff out. So I want to make it more efficient. So if LiveScope, makes me able to put a couple more videos out there for y'all, that's worth it to me. It really is. Fishing with Fredo. Well, you got that one on me. Rhino Joe Outdoors, thanks for tuning in. Good seeing you on here again. Hope you're doing well. TJ, catch your crappie. The hook is small.
Fredo donated $10 for the live scope.
Oh, thank you, Fredo. Man, you're always so giving. Thanks, buddy. I'm gonna get in touch with you later this week about the shirts, man. Y'all be sure to check out Fishing with Fredo. He's got some awesome... I don't know how many shirts he has left, but he has some awesome shirts. I got a couple from him, so y'all be sure to check him out if y'all are looking for some good-looking shirts. TJ, sorry, I got sidetracked. Crappie, catch a crappie. The hook is small in its back, and a slip bobber on the other end. Throw crappie back in the water and follow the bobber. Yeah, I've heard that some old-timers doing that, TJ. I've never done it, but I've heard of old-timers doing it. Oh yeah, Rhino Joe. Trey, I'm not gonna lie, I was against the live scope at first, but after trying it, it's not as good as you think, and it's amazing unit, but it's not magic. Yeah, that's the thing. You still have to work for it, Trey. You still have to know where they live and have to look for them. Oh, thank you, COD for Life. Once I get done with this, I'll reach back out, buddy. Thank you so much. Let's see. Yeah, they are some nice shirts, Paul. Y'all definitely need to check them out. Right on, Joe. I keep thinking it's fishing with Fredo. Imagining fishing in the Shire. You mean the shower or the shower? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Rhino Joe. Have a bunch, and Roger's going to buy them all. Marco Villanueva, thanks for tuning in. Television Pilot, hey, thanks for tuning in, man. I'm ready for some creek fish to get going again. I'll probably be searching for them this week. I'm gonna try to probably leave the Cod for Life. No worries, big dog. I'm out. Y'all take care. Oh, thank you, man. Thanks for tuning in. You take it easy now. I'll reach back out here once I get done, buddy. Michael Davis, what's going on? Trey, yeah, Trey needs a shirt too. David Little, sorry I'm late. Cooked the trout from today. Don't hate me. Oh, nice, David. I need to do a trout video too. I just don't have no clue what I'm doing with trout. So, TJ, I'll be getting my camera in a couple weeks. Awesome, man. Yeah, I remember you telling me. Have to come up with a good name for my YouTube channel. Yeah, it's hard to come up with a name. It really is tough. Michael Lawrence, thanks for tuning in. Crappie fishing Texas. I sat next to 4 boats on the Brazos. 3 of them have had livescope. I'm the only one that can't caught fish. Livescope did not help any of them. Still takes skill. Yeah, that's true. Definitely still have to know how to use it. Paul catches them all. Of course, the weather is beautiful during the week while I'm at work. Weekend hits, boom, crappie. Yeah, I went out on New Year's, so like I'm saying, that's the next video coming out. It's a good video. I'm telling y'all right now, it's nice. I love it. It's something totally different than what I've been doing. Totally different. And for DFW standards, it's very rare, a very rare way to catch fish. So y'all love it. Like I said, that'll probably be out Wednesday afternoon or Wednesday evening, I should say. But I was freezing cold. I was layered up. I had double everything on, boots, and I was froze solid. But caught fish, so you definitely can't complain. Hey, Byron. Man, Byron, you've been on them fish. You going tomorrow too, Byron? I think you said you were off till Wednesday. I'm jealous. Yeah, he's on it. He's on it for sure, Paul. I saw Byron, man, that's good. I'm glad you got on him. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. I was looking outside from being inside working. Definitely wish I could have got out there. Oh, that's even better, man. So you were on limited time and you did that good. That's good. Can't beat that, man. Side imaging has helped me find more fish. I feel like for locating, wish it helps the most. Yeah, I feel like livescope helps you dissect. Yeah, that's the thing. You really need both, truly and honestly. You do need both. Side scan covers more water. Livescope is more, like you said, more focused and more, dissecting fish, taking them out. Trey Savage. Fredo wants the Hero 7. There you go, Fredo. It says throwing hints at Vicky. Trey, you were freezing. I had to jump in the water today at 45 degrees to get a rod out of the water. Oh, man. Trey, yeah, that water is freezing cold. Slab buster, yeah, it's not going to make fish jump in the boat, but I've used one. So much easier to locate them, especially in open water. And that's the thing where it's a game changer, too, is in open water. There's so many fish. I've been telling y'all that for a while now. So many fish that I'm seeing are in open water. So, it's tough for me to do that with 2D, so livescope would really help that out. Yeah, Trey's hardcore, Fredo. He don't mess around. There you go. Vicky said she's buying you a newer one. Derek, again, creek fishing for crappie has been slow, so I had to change gear and dead stick for stripers, limited out on the kayak on Whitney on Saturday. Derek, that's one thing I'd love to do. I don't know enough about all that deep, dead sticking type stuff. I would love to learn to do that, and that's on the list of stuff to learn. I never stop learning. I'm always down to learn new techniques and for new species, and so I'm gonna definitely try to figure that out more. I just wish I had better electronics, but You know, I guess I could, you know, I could do it with what I have, and I don't have any clue what to look for. That's the problem. Good luck, TJ, man. I hope you do good. Byron's been on him. I'm sure it was, Trey. Gabriel Lawrence, thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Paul catches them all. Finding crappie isn't the biggest problem. It's once I get on them, they change depth, the bit, or move. That's where I really enjoy livescope. Getting the right depth is my biggest problem. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like fishing a bridge or fishing a timber, you don't have to fish the whole thing. You can just go fish, drop it right on their head. You can see them, drop on their head, and you can move on. You don't have to fish the whole thing like you do now. Slab Buster, yeah, go watch Hook City's latest video and you'll see how much they help. Oh yeah, those fish that he's catching, Slab, I would never be able to catch. I wouldn't. I'd catch a few, but it'd be by accident drifting through there. Diego Garcia, anybody been to the curve of White Rock Creek and Lother? I can't even fish because it's so packed. Yeah, Diego, man, I'll be honest with you, Diego, that place is always like that, and most of the time they're not catching that many fish. There's so many better creeks out there than White Rock. White Rock's just a popular place, you know, so close to Dallas. But there are so many better places out there, Diego. Any of the creeks coming off the major lakes around here, feeder creeks, they got fish in them. I definitely check those out. Less people and they're less bothered fish, so they'll bite a little better. Oh, me too, Fredo. I've caught some like that, but not. I've caught some striper up there, but I haven't actually targeted them, which would be cool. Crappie fishing, I have livescope and big fish aside. My best day all year was on the kayaks with kid in the creek, no electronics. We don't need them, but I like having them anyway. Yeah, we did do good that day. That was a crazy day right there. Uncle Bill, fishing without livescope in deep water is a crapshoot. Caught a few in 30 foot. Yeah, deep water is where that thing really shines too, you know. I've heard in the shallow water it really doesn't do any good, but that's what I would like it for, is a little deeper water. Crappie fishing text, and you're exactly right. Seasonal patterns really impact how these fish, and not electronics. These how much these hot electronics really help. Yeah, you still got to know where they move and all that. Mossy Palmer, do you ever fish Relic Creek? I'd have, but again, that's one of the creeks I tend to stay away from. Crappie fishing Texas Barfly, he fishes Relic Creek a lot. It's just, it's always crowded, it's trashed out, fish are heavily pressured. I just tend to stay away from it. There are fish there though. Slapbuster, yeah, I've done what he is doing in the vid. I've never catch that many without livescope as he did. Yeah, that's the thing, it really helps. Diego, I appreciate it, kid. Just hard because I always have my daughter with me and I don't have much time to go that far. Diego, yeah, I know what you're talking about, man. Excuse me. So with the rain we had, some spillways are going to start producing a few fish. It's not going to be really, really good, but you will be able to go to some spillways and catch some fish. Might do that at the end of the week. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but just don't overlook spillways, especially right now. These fish are ready to come up these creeks, you know, and now that the rain's kind of settled, they'll come push in the creeks a little better, I think. So definitely don't, Diego, don't underlook spillways. And they're usually not too far of a walk also. And just look for the slack water, Diego. Right, I've only started crappie fishing this year because bass was so beat up. Lakes were wild when COVID shut down everything. Yeah, it really was. I know you know, it happened in the spring, and I would go walk the bank on some of the creeks. I'd never see anybody. I couldn't even get to the water. It was crazy. All right, Roger, thanks for tuning in, man. Happy New Year to you. You take it easy, buddy. Don't forget to buy all the shirts, Fredo says. Kid, you need to start keeping more of them crappie. It hurts. Yeah, Paul, I saw your comment. Trust me, man, on that video that you commented on that, you don't want to keep those crappie. I'm telling you. in this video, I did keep some crappie for my in-laws and on Friday because you know the area it was all right. Yeah, I don't keep a lot of them, but I do keep them, you know, somewhat regularly, just, you know, for my in-laws. I'm actually gonna probably cook some fish tomorrow, so I'll be out of fish after tomorrow. Trey, one main thing about livescope is that just because they are there and you can see them doesn't mean they're gonna bite. Yep, you can knock them on the head, hit them, do whatever you want to do, and they will not bite. Yeah, Slab Buster, you go in the water, you go in the boat, wear your life jacket, you will drown falling into that water. Yeah, that water is cold. I saw a video, a guy in his boat, not driving it. He had something going on. I'm not gonna say who it was, but he didn't have his life jacket on. Oh, it just made me cringe. Please wear your life jackets. Please wear your life jackets right now. It don't, I mean, you in that water for 5 minutes and it's gonna get ugly. I'm letting you know now, it's gonna be bad. That water is freezing cold. Television product, they won't bite, but you figured that out much quicker, then move on to find active fish much quicker. Yep, that's the thing. You can tell their behavior and see if they're gonna bite. I've had a buddy who took me out in a couple times, and you can really tell right away how them fish are set up, if they're gonna bite or not. It's pretty wild. Paul, man, I got my deep freezer a few months ago. I know I keep everything now, man. There you go. There you go. Like I said, man, those fish were, you know, they're nasty fish, or I would have kept some. 903, what's going on, man? Oh, thank you, Fredo. Trey Savage, Paul, I know your pain. He catches a monster, and I just do it back. Yeah, you go, thanks. When is Barfly live chat? Yeah, I'm not sure when he's going to live chat, Diego. Enjoy seeing all you guys every single Monday night. I do too. I really look forward to it. It's a bright spot, you know, in my day. It really is. And I'm not just saying that. It's the truth. You can ask, you know, the wife. I do enjoy talking with everyone, no matter what I've got going on. You know, if it's kind of a, you know, down day for me, if I'm busy, or, you know, just didn't get to go out fishing, you know, it was a nice day or whatever, it's still good to get on here and talk fishing. I can talk fishing all day long, and I really do enjoy it, talking to you guys and gals. Jesse Rudder, on my kayak the other day, and the water temp was 48.2, fall in, and it will be a bad, bad day. Yes, you're right, Jesse. You are right. I'm sure it does, Paul. I'll get better about that, man. I've actually got dang, that reminds me, I forgot. So I'm actually got some buddies that messaged me, and he wants me to try and help him get him some crappie. You know, for his family, so I'm going to definitely do that if I can, if the fish allow me, and I'll definitely hook him up with some fish. Trey, I can confirm, as soon as you get in that water, you go into shock. Yep, and you know, it takes your breath too, Trey. And you suck in that cold water, and that's how you drown. At least that's what I hear. Yeah, it's in the low 40s water temp here. Yeah, it's in the 40s here, I'm sure too still, but it's gonna, you know, it's cold. It don't take, you know, people don't realize, but even 60-degree water is cold. 60-degree water is cold. And usually when it gets about 70 is when it starts getting tolerable. I know, because back when I had the one man, or the one man and the float tube, or especially the float tube, I knew about 70 degrees in the spring I was good to go shoot some docks in it without having to put waders on. Yeah, SK does do good on with side imaging. Nathan O'Neill, yep, fell off the boat Saturday without a life jacket, coldest I've ever been. Yep, be careful, Nathan, man. I don't want nothing to happen to you, buddy. It's definitely scary. Hometown angler, do crappies always bite really light? Hometown, they do not. I wouldn't say most of the time, but a lot of the times they do bite pretty good if they're feeding. But I'd say about half the time they bite light. And that's why I use high-vis line, because a lot of times you can't see them. You won't feel them bite. You'll see the line jump, or you'll see the line go slack. Especially in the summertime, half of the fish I catch, I don't feel the bite. And that high vis line really helps. That's true. That's true, Barfly. You can join on here, and you got, you know, live scope, or not live scope. You got a live chat and a lot less trouble, you know. Yeah, glad you're okay, Nathan. I really am, man. That is scary, scary, scary. Oh, thanks, buddy. Oh, thank you, 903. Yeah, 3,000. You know, thank y'all again for 3,000 subscribers. Yeah, 903. It is a grind. It really is, man. I mean, I've done it for years and years and years with, you know. I mean, obviously, I was pretty inconsistent, but I've done it for years and years of, you know, not making any money, you know, not recouping any money. And not to say that, you know, that was bad, but it definitely plays a role in it. You know, you're, you know, trying to put content out and you don't have any money coming in from it, and it definitely makes it tough. Oh, thank you, Crappie Express. I'm working on it for sure. Nathan, it will take your breath. Went 46 years ago. Went 46 years without falling in. It happened. You go fishing enough, you eventually fall in. That's true. Doesn't matter how good of a swimmer, how good of a, you know, balance you think you have. Eventually, you will go in that water. You hit a stump just right, a wave. You know, you're looking off, not paying attention, and you lose your balance. It's eventually going to happen. Rhino Joe, my uncle drowned in cold water. It's no joke. I fell in 58-degree water, and it was exhilarating. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even 60-degree water is cold. People just don't realize how cold it is. Try going under for just 10 feet for the rod. Couldn't go halfway because I was out of breath. Yeah, man. Be careful, Trey. Be careful, man. I don't, you know, it's no joke, that cold water. That's pretty funny, Crappie Express. Live scope and a channel cat. That's awesome. Hey, Barfly, man, she's on board. She's on board. She's giving me the go-ahead already. But I'm just, you know, trying to be smart about it. I don't want to, you know, take a big chunk of money out, especially with her just starting back work. So, Paul Carr, thanks for tuning in. Can you tell us what's the deal with people using them 10, 12-foot, or even 13-foot rods? Paul, a lot of those are like live scopers, and they try to reach out, get away from the fish, excuse me, back off the fish, and pitch on them or drop on them. That's typically what I've seen those longer rods being used for. Yep, there you go. Barfly said right there. Rhino Joe, making content is not easy, and it takes a ton of time, especially if you're trying to make good content. When you have to edit through multiple cameras, it's also hard. Yeah, and it really does take a lot of time. You know, it's definitely tough. I enjoy it. That's why I've done it all these years. I enjoy it. You know, I think it's so cool to go fishing, film it, put it together, put it on a platform, and see what everyone says. You know, if they like it or what, you know, what's going on. And I think that's so cool. And it's kind of, you know, it's kind of like gambling in a way. You know, you put a video out there. Sometimes it does good. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it just takes off. And, you know, it's just kind of a throw it out there and see what happens type thing, you know. Oh, yeah, me too, Bill. Me too. Yeah, my real job keeps me at home a lot of the times. Oh, yeah, 903. Yeah, definitely, you know, I'm not in it for the money either, but it would definitely be cool if I can get to a point to where, you know, I can do this, you know, just as much as I work or even more than I work, you know. I have a really good job, so I'm not going to ever, you know, quit. So, you know, I would just love to do it to where I fish a little more. That's really what I'd love to do. Yeah, she's down. She's down. Randy, what's the biggest crappie? I get that question a lot, and I don't really have a biggest crappie that I can remember, Randy, but I do know the biggest crappie I've ever seen. 2.9 pounder caught at a grapevine with my buddy Kenny at his slip. 2.9 pounder, the biggest crappie I've ever seen. It didn't even look like a crappie. Hey, SK, y'all be sure to check out SK as well, 903. Also, Rhino Joe. You know, check out everyone that's on here. Good seeing you on here, SK. I hope you're doing well. SK in the house. Yeah, it's awesome having SK on here. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. His ears must be ringing. Yeah, he got on here right when everyone was talking about him. It's funny. There goes one. Went out yesterday in pretty bad white caps in Spokane, Washington in February years ago. Water was in the 30s. Hit a wave so hard a flood of water came on board, broke my windshield. I went in. If I went in it, I was done. Yeah, man, it's it's pretty scary. We were in an inflatable raft, and the current was so swift, couldn't control it. It knocked me out. Oh, man, Nathan, that's scary. Awesome, TJ. Yeah, the 10-foot rods are good, but they do take a little time to get used to in the kayak. They definitely do. Jay Cruz, thanks for tuning in. Jesse, gonna hit you up, get your jig box this week. Got bar flies and had some pretty good luck so far. Y'all put out some great content. Rather support y'all than big box retail. Thank you, Jesse. I really appreciate that. Yeah, the wife will, have that email, in here as well, and it's always linked on my videos too. So yeah, Jesse, I look forward to hearing from you, and thank you so much. Rhino, I love YouTube to help out others and hopefully inspire them to get outside and do something. Also cool knowing if I die tomorrow, my kids could get on and learn to watch my fishing videos. Yeah, that's the thing too. It's gonna be so cool when my son's big enough, and I'd be like, go look at my YouTube channel, and I have all these videos from like when I was, 15, or I was really young when I started putting videos on here. Actually, I wasn't 15. I remember the first couple videos I put out, I think I just graduated, so I was like 17. I graduated when I was 17. Because I had a question, do you prefer reel seaters rods, or do you? I do like the rear, oh, I think you're talking to SK, sorry, Trey. I like the rear seats myself. I can't talk today for some reason. All right, Paul, thanks for tuning in, man. Take it easy. Thanks for chatting with us. I really appreciate it. Hey kid, friend of mine bought a livescope used 93 SV, had 6 hours on it. He gave $1,400 for it. It's brand new. They want to look for one used with low hours. Oh yeah, for sure, Slapbuster. Thank you for that. Yeah, I definitely look around and see what I can find. Yeah, I mean, if it makes it a little cheaper, that's awesome. I'm all for that. Awesome, SK. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate that. Mike N, have you ever done a video on how to use a fish finder? Would like to see depths of structure and what you're looking for. Thanks. Mike N, I have not, and I've actually thought about that this week. I'm going to try and get more in-depth on my side imaging, especially when I'm on the kayak. I thought about that this week, Mike. Kid you not. I thought about it, and I'm going to try and figure out how to get that more in-depth for y'all. SK, we were talking good about you, man. We were talking good about you. SK heard something about a crappie and he showed up. There you go. The wife's got the info right there for the Kid Creek box. Got to run, kid. Hugo, already looking forward to next Monday. I'll be in touch. Oh, thank you so much, Hugo. You have a good week, and thanks for watching. Can't thank you enough. Take care, everyone. All right, well, I have to get off here, let you know how it goes tomorrow. Awesome, TJ. Hope you do good. Hope you do good. It is, Fredo. Yeah, Trey. Oh, you did? Okay, yeah, so I do like the rear seats myself. Yeah, you hear the bird for a little bit. Kid, I'm old enough to be your dad. You can start a new channel, Dad and Kid Crappie. Yeah, 17, I remember vividly. Went down to Cedar Creek after I graduated, and I had a little boat, and went out there and shot some docks, and that was the first video one of the first videos I put on the channel. I'm working on a fish finder video. I've reshot it twice already. Yeah, I'm sure, Rhino Joe, it's tough to put all that together. I'm going to have to see what I can do. Yeah, television, they do feel, they're definitely different. They feel weird. They're definitely not like a mid-seat. They're definitely not like a mid-seat, but you know, you get used to them. I like, you know, I think, you know, personally I like them, you know, but everyone's different. Everyone has their preferences. So definitely, you know, check it out first before you, you know, commit. If someone has one that they'll let you use and try it out before you buy one, that'd be good. Yeah, they are balanced weird, television. How many batteries and memory cards do you go through in a video? There goes one. That's a good question. I'm still trying to, I just got a new GoPro. You know, thank y'all again for the donations and, you know, buying the jig boxes. I was able to get a good camera for y'all. So I'm still learning, trying to figure out all that. I mentioned it in this video coming out that I was having trouble. Battery was dying really quick. I have a little battery pack charger that's good for a full charge on the GoPro. I left it in the truck, so I was trying to conserve battery. I didn't want to go all the way over there. I was freezing. I was trying to, you know, get the video done and catch some fish and get out of there. So I'm still learning. So like I said, usually about 2 full battery charges is what it takes for me to go get a video. I haven't used up a SD card yet, but it's probably going to happen at some point. The son I never had. Don't like the feel, plus I catch too many of those other big fish. Can't fight a big cat with a rear seat very well. Yeah, SK, the big cats about pull you in the water. They will about pull you in the water. There you go, SK. Yeah, I'm looking at all the options too, you know. Livescope is not only the only, you know, player in the game, so to speak. Spies, I'm trying to work on a video I recorded the other day and lost half my footage because my camera died halfway through. Oh man, Spies, that's the thing. I hate having that camera die, and you know, it's tough. Yeah, I have an external battery pack. That's what I do too, Rhino Joe. It helps a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of memory. I think mine's 32 gig, I think, if I remember right. Nice, Bill. That's a whole lot of memory. And a whole lot of batteries. I'm gonna get some batteries here pretty soon. Thank you guys. I'm gonna put out some content when I get that stuff. Just want to know what I need. Awesome. There goes one. Looking forward to it, man. Yeah, that 4K SK, that 4K will burn up some. I try to keep mine like 1080. I'd like to do the higher stuff, but I just didn't have the memory and, you know, all that for it right now. But I'll definitely get to that at some point. And then my computer doesn't like that high definition stuff. It kind of gets weird on me. Awesome, Trey. SK, I'm wondering about the bird live, but Lorant's active target. I'm not impressed. The Garmin boys got it figured out. I don't fight with canned bats. Canned bats got to have external. Yeah, that's the thing. You don't want to have to kind of flip, you know, put them in and out. External does help for sure. Yeah. I haven't had that issue yet, Rhino Joe, but I'm definitely keeping an eye on it. Definitely keeping an eye on it. Yeah, that's true, Barfly. YouTube only supports 1080p. No reason to record any high resolution and waste battery and SD card. Kid, I'm trying to get my son to hot rod my computer. There you go, Fredo. Hopefully he does, man. My computer does not like any kind of high definition stuff. For sure, Camo Joe. All right, y'all, I'm going to jump off here. I just saw that Sleep at the Reels went live already. I don't want to go too far into his and hold everyone. Y'all be sure to jump over to him. You know, Sleep at the Reel Outdoors. Be sure to jump over to his channel. Check out his live. I don't want to hold everyone over here too long. You know, be respectful and let, you know, everyone go over to his as well. SK 4K keep my slow-mo zoom shots clear. Yeah, that's the thing. Slow-mo for sure that 4K will help. All right, y'all. Thanks so much. Let's see. Catching Crappie Adventures. Trademark. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much. I can't thank y'all enough for the support. Thanks for the jig boxes, you know, those who bought them. You know, those who support the channel, you know, you guys being here supporting the channel. I appreciate everything. You know, like I said, Wednesday evening. I say afternoon, but it's evening. I'll have a really good video out. I think y'all will like it. Be sure to check it out. And don't forget the giveaway's going. Go back and look at the giveaway video to know all the details and, you know, leave your entry there. And next Monday, we'll announce the winner. The winners, I should say. There's multiple winners, so y'all be on the lookout for that next video. And y'all take it easy and stay safe out there. We'll see you on the next one.